Hello everybody. It's I bought a couple of things from a store in Rome, so I thought you might like to see this. And the reason I wasn't really going to do this order on my own because my sister needed something, so I thought, you know what, we'll divide the cost. So I got this paper leather sheets, which is new to me. I've only seen a couple of videos on it, but it's apparently a type of sheet that's very flexible. I don't think you can tear it. No, you can't tear it. And you can emboss this and use it, for tags. Here they have it, as tags, or I think even as flowers. You can even make flowers out of it. And it can be sewn on the sewing machine as well, too. It can be colored with anything, I think, with any type of inks and things like that. And here they show the way it is embossed. And so, yeah, and I got this little package that has 6 by 6, and it has 6 gray, 6 pink, and 6 white. And I think there was other colors like black, gray, and pink or white. And then I had actually ordered the whole pack of white, and they phoned and they told me that this was available and not the white. So, and I got that. And then I got an Acarvo ink color dandelion. And you know what? Every time I do an order from now on, I order one of these. So that way I have permanent inks. And I am getting a little bit of a collection going now. And I think the next one is going to be or a dark blue or a green. But yeah, I want permanent inks from now on. And I got this coloring book. And she had quite a few coloring books on the site. So actually, after I did the order, after I did the order, I was going through the site again, looking for something, and she had just arrived the Dinah Reevely, or Diane, I can't remember. I'm sorry. Coloring book, which was really cool. But I had already did the order, so. But this is all flowers. I had already started coloring it with. I'm doing it with pencils. And the reason being is because I do have these really nice markers from Stabilo, but I noticed, see, they bleed on the other side. Can you see that? So I just tried this little piece in the back here. And I actually did this while we were Skyping Annie and Nikki Parr. So yeah, I got this, and I'm hoping to, have fun with it. I get tired of doing it after a bit, but yeah, and you know what? I put it on the kitchen table, and so far, my son's girlfriend, she picked it up and she started coloring too. So it's something nice to have around for your guests to, participate in as well. And yeah, so she was having fun. Butterflies and whatchamacallits. My favorite, dragonflies, roses. It's got a lot. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing it with the watercoloring pencils. And I didn't pick this first one out for now, but I will probably, because you can see here there's, oh, I don't know what it's indented, so you can rip the page out. So yeah, I can do that too. I can take the page out and put something underneath it and try watercoloring it as well too. And what I really like about this book is in the front here, it gives me the color wheel and things and suggestions on colors, and it talks a bit about colors and things like that, coloring tips and shading, which is really cool too. And they're talking about pencils, markers, and colored pencil blended with marker. So yeah, it gives you a bit of information too. That was handy. And then I got these little cases. These 3 cases here, and they're actually paper organizers. And I think up to 100 pages. That seems like a lot, but maybe it's true. Up to 100 pages can fit in here. But I didn't actually buy them for paper. But I'm thinking of getting more for paper. But these were actually bought for my stencils, for my 12 by 12 stencils. And I got 3 of them. And in this one here, I put the paper that I had ordered in this order. And I got these 2. They're exactly the same. 2 vellum kind of, tag. I love this. Yeah, cut this up and, really nice what would you call it? Nice pieces to put in Happy Mail too. I got that, and I did want to try a stencil in here, which I haven't tried yet. So just bear with me, you guys. I'm thinking of putting the stencil in with its cardboard. But then, well, you know what? I'm not going to put 100 stencils in one, that's for sure. But like trying to put it away that way, without the plastic, and sticking it in. Let's see here. Because the package seems the exact same size as the stencil, which would be 12 by 12. And voila. See that? So I can, you know, I can put a fair amount of stencils in here. I think up to 15, 20 stencils I can put in here. If I can put 100 pages, well, we'll see. We'll see. Because it's only going to be for the big ones. And it's not that I have, you know, 100 stencils. But yeah, that's perfect too. I love that. And then, okay, that's it for this store, the order that I did. It was just 4 things, really. Then my sister and I went to the nearest town, and I went with her to, you know, that art store that I always talk about, which has all the Stamperia products. It's our Italian, you know, name brand product. They're one of the biggest ones that, you know, have everything. They have a beautiful mixed media line now as well too, which is really nice. And I bought this thinking that it was going to be tissue paper. Like, I didn't read it. I wasn't attent to it. And there's samples in the back probably here what to do with this, or no. There's just other products being publicized. Anyways, when I opened it, I had a surprise. It's like a felt. Is that what it would be called? Those felt sheets? Yeah, I think it's felt. But it's, yeah, it's kind of like felt, which is, you know, very... I'm going to send it out for Happy Mail anyways. It's cute. Then, these two here that are stamped on rice paper, which are very pretty. So we have this one here that's all, you know, all in French and things. They're probably more French words. Really nice. Maybe it's not all French, because there's passion written down here. But yeah, really pretty things. And these are going to be also cut up and sent in Happy Mail. I like getting things like this for Happy Mail as well too, because you can give them a variety of things that are made in other countries too, that they're not going to get there. So they'll always be different than what you guys have. And then I got a whole bunch of rice paper. Oh no, actually, I'll show you this first. This is another type of, this is actually just paper. Always the same company. And this, which is pretty big. And then I thought this was really cool. I'm not crazy about cars and things like that, but I thought this was really cool for, you know, Happy Mail and things like that as well too. It's, you know, it's got all these little things here and everything. So, and this will be cut up as well too. I'll probably cut it up in 4 each page, because they're pretty long. And then the last, I got this from the local store, the ones I just showed you. Oh, I got this big canvas, which is 70 centimeters. I think that's, oh my goodness, it might be almost a foot. I want to see how big this is. Now, I think the width is 12 inches. Got my measuring tape here. So it's 30 by 70 centimeters, you guys. And it's 12 by 27 and a half. So yeah, and it's got a deep edge thing. So I want to do a nice canvas. I don't know when either. So I just bought it because I like the size, and I got it too as well because he hardly ever has these. He sells them right away. So yeah. Then I got this rice paper, which is beautiful, and these are big sheets too. I think these are 50 centimeters by 70 centimeters. So we're always talking about 27 inches by oh, I don't know. They're pretty big sheets. So no, actually they're bigger. Look at that. They're double. So you get this. Okay, I know, I just have to convince myself. So let's say 40 inches by 24 inches, so 2 feet. Okay, so they're big sheets, and there's this beautiful gray. And, you know, you can see all the fibers going through it. This is what here in Italy we consider rice paper. I've seen somebody showing it. I think it was Nancy Vastine. And even Kathy from Kathy Rose Designs. And it was like a thin piece of almost tissue. Well, I didn't see the fibers in it. But this is, here in Italy, this is what we consider rice paper. And you can get it like this is the first ones that I showed you. They're designed on this type of paper, and it's really cool. And I have a few of these too. This beautiful yellow. There's lots of it. Oh, I love this. This antique rose. Pretty blue and ivory. And yeah, I love this type of paper. I'll show you guys something later on. Then I got some, I found these, always at this art store. This is actually what the art store is called, Art Deco. And they're just findings of, I thought were pretty cute. They're pretty heavy as well. I got this stamp that says love. Is it right there? Yeah. And then they came out, this is their new line of it's a mixed media line that that Stamperia came out with. These beautiful 2 stamps. They're gorgeous. Then this wire, these 2 colors. Which, you know, sometimes I buy things because the color interests me. And I do a lot with wire anyways. I'm thinking, you know, the dragonflies that I make with this beautiful colored wire. I want to see what that's going to look like. And what else did I get? Oh, these beads here. Every time I go, I get 2 new colors as well to add to my collection. I love using these, you know, in my flowers. Actually, I even had my flowers out. Oh, where did they go? They were here just a minute ago, you guys. Yeah, they were here. They were my fabric flowers. I have a video on these flowers, and I'm thinking of putting these beads into them. And this is out because this was an experiment I did. With the haul, we're finished, you guys. That's it. Experimenting with foil and embossing powder. Right? It's, you know, it's cracking. I can heat this up again if I want to, because see, I can crack it. And but I was trying to do a background for a 3-inchy, right? And this fell out. This is here because it fell out of my little album of my 3-inchies, which I have right here. And I'm trying to make space in it anyways. So this is my little album for my 3-inchies. And here I have, you know, a lot of them were made by me. I'll just go through it really quick. The little birdie. That. This was a swap. Beautiful. And these were also given to me. 1, 2, and 3. Leanne. This one I think was made by me. And then there's Love Miracles. These were all swaps as well too. Really cool. Look at this one. That's so cool. So anyways, I'm thinking of taking the ones out of here that were for swaps and just making this my album, but making another album for these. Now I thought if I'm going to be making these little albums just for my 3-inchies, you guys, just to display my 3-inchies, and you know, I can even put ones that weren't finished in here in my own to you know, to save. If I have a swap, I can just take it out and use whatever I have ready as well. So taking out some of these, making a new album just for the swap ones, and I'm thinking of, you know, the collection is always going to grow because I do have intentions of wanting to do more swaps on 3 inches. And I thought of making a little case to go that, you know, about 4 of these little albums would fit, even 5, I'd have to see. So I got this box and I started, see here are a few pages that I knocked out of here. I was thinking of modifying this box where I could fit, I don't know how many in here, but yeah, I can fit, doing them all the same size, modifying a box like this where these would fit perfectly in here, and you're like finishing it and everything, and even trying to double it up with more cardboard maybe, so that way it would be more sturdy. It would just be like a little shelf, and actually I can get a hold of these because I get my cat food in here, and like even make a 3-layer little shelf as well too, to put your little, I could do one for 1 inches, one for 2 inches, and this one for 3 inches, and just have these little, you know, art boxes of your art and your swaps and things like that, and have them, you know, put them nicely on a shelf where they all fit perfectly. Now here we're talking about naturally making all the albums the same size because it's for a 1 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch display. But yeah, that was my thought. I was thinking of doing something like that. You can, I don't think you have to have a box. You can create it with having, you know, cardboard as well too, the exact size that you want to do it in. But I thought that would be really cute, you know, to have all your, and here I was thinking like this is from 2014, 2015. So I'm thinking, you know, of having the date where, as well, like doing them by date. Yeah, I would do them by date, definitely. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing that as well. And oh, there's lots of things that I've been wanting to do. Right now, I'm just forgetting about them as well too. I just watched a video from Rita Marie, and she made this really cool cork board, and oh, the bread box was really cool. I really love the bread box. She's a beautiful artist. She has such talent, and this cork board anyways really inspired me. Even the bread box. The bread box, actually, I'm thinking the same system as this, having them one on top of another. If I could find 3 bread boxes in wood that would stack up one on another, and you know, you can make a little shelf as well too, painting it all on your own and having all your organized, like she organized her brushes in there, and it just looks phenomenal. They're nice and neat, and you know, put all in one place. And Rita, I do that a lot too. I change my room constantly. I change the places, and it's really I know I can't remember where I put them, why I put them there, and yeah, I'm just chaos totally in this room. I've been doing a little bit of cleaning, but a little bit of organizing actually. Cleaning is when I finally got everything the way I want it, and then I'll go through with a cloth and dust, because it gets this is a really dusty room. The room here is always open for the dog, where she can go out, and even the cats. So the door is open constantly. Like today there's really bad winds and I have it closed. But yeah, I had to go out this morning and secure everything. The wind was blowing everything around. I'd already lost my pillows on my couch outside. And oh, this is another thing that I got too from the art store here close by. And it's oh, what would you call this? I'm sorry. It's finale quadri. This is what you would put at the end, and I had a choice between opaque and glossy, and I really do like glossy finishes. So I'm going to try this now on a journal page that I have finished, so that way I can see exactly how it dries, and especially that it's not sticky, because that's the worst problem. It's when something gets sticky. So yeah, there you go, you guys. That's what I just wanted to show, and chit chat just a bit too. Tell you what I'm not really up to any type of project in particular, other than my photo album that I'm preparing for a friend that wants this done. It's a little job, but a little bit of money always helps. And I'm trying to organize this happy mail that I have to send out, and you know, you guys, who you are. Oh, it's just like the straight truth. I right now can't really I haven't up till now be able to afford to send things out, but in the meantime, I'm collecting things and things like that. And I am actually liking better because I think through sending out Happy Mail to, trying to do a little bit of everything. I like sending packs that have a little bit of a lot. That's what I like doing. So I'm trying to, and a lot of it's, made just by me, and like I really love receiving other people's projects and their art, and I hope they're happy to receive mine as well too. But yeah, and like I said, buying little things to when I see little things like this that I could share in Happy Mail and things like that, especially the paper, because the paper is beautiful. I really do like this company, and you have to see their scrapbooking paper. It's just beautiful too as well. Very good, high quality, and actually lately there was a video by Vicky Papa something. Everybody knows her. She does beautiful cards and gorgeous journals, like her journal pages are. And she did a project lately of a pencil case, and this pencil case was made by something called cement paper. I think she called it cement paper. Anyways, it's done by fibers, and she, like this paper here that I got, this type of leather paper, could crumple it up in her hands. It wouldn't tear, and she sewed it under the sewing machine and did a beautiful pencil case. And she used all Stamparia products. So I guess Stamparia is kind of going all over Europe now, which is pretty nice for that. Like I said, they've lately come out with all a mixed media products like sprays and paints and things like that. So really, it's been nice seeing all these new products come out that I can easily get here in Italy and not have to pay for transport and not have to pay for it's nice to buy a product that's where you can help your own country as well too. I love American products, but I do want to start starting to use their products as well too, because it's even tryouts as well too, to see how their modeling paste is. And that's another thing she was doing in the video as well too. She was scrunching this thing up, and the modeling paste was perfect. It wasn't going anywhere. It was like it became part of this paper where it wouldn't crackle. And yeah, so that was really cool. Check her out, you guys. You know who she is. If I remember, I'll put a link to her video down below just to see the way she did this pencil case. Really cool. And yeah, so that's about it, you guys. Yeah, I think I will be doing some kind of video in the near future. I'm not sure what. I'm not going to tell you what, because then, I change my mind frequently on, I'll be up for a project and then change my mind and do something else for a video. So I'm not going to tell you what. There is a couple of projects that I have underway. If I get to this, I was actually wanting to get another size of this box, so that way I could start building up already. But yeah, I want to try this. And in my next video, I'll show you my other display that I did for my inchies finished, because you guys never saw that finished. So yeah, I'll be showing that soon too. So everybody have a great day. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all my new subbies. Thank you to my old subbies. And big hugs, and everybody have a great day. Goodbye.